name is Josh Riel, and today I'd like to talk to you about one of the most pressing issues that our society is facing, food insecurity. In a world where we have advanced technology and resources, it is shocking to know that so many people are still struggling to access necessities, including food. Food insecurity is a complex problem that affects millions of people worldwide. It refers to the lack of access to sufficient, safe, and nutritious food that meets the dietary needs and preferences of individuals. The problem is prevalent in both developing and developed countries, and its causes are multifaceted. Most commonly, poverty is a significant contributor to food insecurity. Low-income families often struggle to afford healthy food and may resort to cheaper, less nutritious options. According to the United States Department of Agriculture, a lack of healthy, nutritious food can lead to malnutrition, which has severe consequences for both physical and mental health. The two maps behind me show the similarities between poverty and food insecurity. The blue map represents hunger in America, with darker shades of blue being higher percentages of the population living in hunger, while the red map represents poverty, with darker shades of red showing higher percentages of the population living in poverty. States with high poverty rates tend to have higher percentages of people living in hunger, as shown with the correlation between the two maps. Poverty can lead to hunger because people simply cannot afford nutritious food. The graph here shows the spike in global food prices after the world was plagued by COVID-19 and the economic crisis during the Russia-Ukraine war. Food prices have shot up, leading to a rise in hunger along with it. No longer do we live in a time where milk at the grocery store is less than $1. Climate change, natural disasters, and conflicts can also lead to food insecurity. These factors can disrupt food production and distribution, causing shortages and spikes in prices. Moreover, people in conflict zones often lose their homes, farms, and livelihoods, making it difficult to access food. Victims of natural weather disasters such as the California wildfires, the Texas blizzard 2 years ago, and countless hurricanes in southern coastal states, leaving people without food or shelter. Corporations such as Feeding America aim to help with the recovery of natural disasters and provide people in need with food. People can either volunteer to help, give back, or you can donate online through Feeding America's website to help people in need. The COVID-19 pandemic was also a large contributing factor towards hunger across the globe. Lockdowns, job losses, and supply chain disruptions have affected the availability and affordability of food. Even students here have been affected by supply chain issues stemming to COVID, with rice and meal shortages at the campus's designated dining areas. For us students, however, it isn't as big of a deal. The pandemic has hit the most vulnerable populations, including those in small rural towns and developing nations across the globe. It is crucial to address food insecurity as it has far-reaching consequences. Malnutrition can lead to stunted growth, poor cognitive development, and chronic diseases. Moreover, hunger and food insecurity can cause social unrest, migration, and conflict, which can have global ramifications. America has put forth efforts to combat this, including food stamps, free meals for public school students, and many more charities siding with Feeding America. Hunger is something nobody should ever have to face, and to combat food insecurity, we need a holistic approach that addresses its root causes. Firstly, we need to ensure that everyone has access to sufficient and nutritious food. Governments and nonprofit organizations should provide food aid, cash transfers, and food vouchers to vulnerable populations. Moreover, we need to support small-scale farmers and promote sustainable agriculture to ensure food security in the long run. Fighting this issue will take a cognitive effort, but it is possible. Hunger is a complex problem that requires urgent action. We must work together as a global community to ensure that no one goes hungry and that everyone has the opportunity to live a healthy and fulfilling life. Thank you. And I also have discussion questions.